You use it every single day. It's in your pocket, on your desk, in your car, and even inside your fridge. But how much do you really know about the internet? What if I told you the first thing ever sent online was a system crash? That the internet actually weighs something? Or that 90% of it is completely hidden from you? This isn't just cat videos and memes. The internet has a secret past, a powerful present, and a future that might just blow your mind. In this video, we're uncovering 30 insane internet facts. The weird, the wild, and the ones that will change how you see the digital world forever. Get ready, because once you hear these, you'll never look at your Wi-Fi the same way again. Welcome to the Mind Metrics. Let's dive in. Fact 1. The first message ever sent on the internet was LO. On October 29, 1969, researchers at UCLA tried to send the word login over ARPANET, the prototype of the internet, to Stanford University. After typing just L and O, the system crashed. Ironically, that incomplete message, LO, ended up being the first word ever transmitted across the internet, setting the stage for global communication. Fact 2, over 5 billion people use the internet today. That's over 60% of the global population. Just 2 decades ago, fewer than 500 million people were online. This explosive growth is driven by cheaper smartphones, expanding infrastructure, and mobile broadband, even in previously disconnected rural regions. Asia alone accounts for over 50% of global internet users. Fact 3, the internet was originally a US military project known as ARPANET. The first version of the internet was developed by the US Department of Defense during the Cold War. The goal was to create a communication network that could survive nuclear attacks by rerouting data dynamically. This design principle, decentralization, still defines how the internet operates today. Fact 4, Google processes over 8.5 billion searches every day. That's around 99,000 queries every second. Google has become the world's primary gateway to information. It's so influential that entire industries depend on its algorithms, from online retail to journalism. What's more, over 25% of search queries each day are completely new, showing just how dynamic our digital curiosity is. Fact 5, the first photo ever uploaded to the internet was of a parody pop band. In 1992, Tim Berners-Lee uploaded a photo of Les Horribles Sernettes, a spoof band of female CERN employees. The photo was posted on an early web page to demonstrate the new ability to include images in web pages. This simple experiment paved the way for the visual internet we take for granted today. Fact 6, Wi-Fi doesn't stand for anything. Unlike what many believe, Wi-Fi is not short for wireless fidelity. It was invented by a branding agency in 1999 as a catchier name for IEEE 802.11b direct sequence. The made-up term helped market a complex technology to consumers and has since become synonymous with wireless access. Fact 7, the average person spends nearly 7 hours per day online. That's over 100 days per year. For many, internet use is even higher, especially for remote workers, students, and social media addicts. This digital immersion has changed everything from how we communicate and learn to how we shop, date, and entertain ourselves. Fact 8, the deep web accounts for more than 90% of the entire internet. The deep web includes all online content not indexed by search engines, like password-protected databases, academic journals, internal company systems, medical records, and more. It's massive, legal, and essential. The dark web, often confused with the deep web, is a small hidden portion that requires tools like Tor and is known for anonymity and illicit activities. Fact 9, Amazon Web Services powers a large portion of the internet. AWS provides the cloud infrastructure behind Netflix, Reddit, Twitch, LinkedIn, and even parts of the US government. In fact, AWS is so critical that if it goes down, entire sections of the internet can go offline, proving just how dependent we are on a few tech giants to keep things running. Fact 10, the fastest internet speed ever recorded is 319 terabits per second. Engineers in Japan achieved this using experimental fiber optic technology and wavelength division multiplexing. That speed is over 7 million times faster than today's average home connection. At 319 terabits per second, you could download the entire Netflix library in less than a second. Fact 11, the world's first website is still online. Launched in 1991 by Tim Berners-Lee, the first website, info.cern.ch, simply explained how to use the World Wide Web. There were no images, no colors, no interactivity, just text and hyperlinks. It remains a digital museum piece and a reminder of how far the web has come. Fact 12. The internet doesn't have a central off switch. Its decentralized architecture means it can't be shut down from a single point. But countries like China, Iran, and North Korea have created kill switches that allow governments to isolate or censor their portion of the internet through control of ISPs and infrastructure. Fact 13. Website sizes have grown by more than 500% in the past decade. The average web page in 2010 was about 320 kilobytes. Today, it's closer to 2,000 kilobytes or more. That increase is driven by heavy use of tracking scripts, ad networks, video embeds, and high-res images. This bloat slows down performance and increases data consumption, especially on mobile. Fact 14. The first domain name ever registered was symbolics.com. Symbolics, a computer manufacturer, registered the domain on March 15, 1985. Today, it's owned by a domain investor and serves as a historical archive. That single domain marked the beginning of what would become the vast digital real estate market of the internet. Fact 15. More data is now created every 2 days than in all of human history before 2003. This explosion is due to smartphones, social media, IoT devices, video streaming, and cloud computing. Every click, scroll, and upload adds to a massive pool of information. By 2025, it's estimated that the world will generate 463 exabytes of data each day. Fact 16. Internet addiction is now a clinically recognized condition. Symptoms include withdrawal, obsession, anxiety when offline, and even physical ailments like text neck and insomnia. Countries like China and South Korea have set up rehab centers, and therapists worldwide are seeing increasing cases related to online gaming, social media, and pornography addiction. Fact 17. Email is still the most used communication tool online. Despite newer platforms, over 4.3 billion people use email regularly. Businesses still rely heavily on it, and over 333 billion emails are sent daily. It remains the backbone of digital correspondence, especially for formal, legal, and long-form communication. Fact 18. Around 45% of all email traffic is spam. That's over 100 billion spam emails every day. These include everything from phishing attacks and fake lottery winnings to marketing junk. Spam filters now use advanced AI to detect patterns and block most of it, but a small fraction always gets through. Fact 19. China has the largest number of internet users, over 1 billion. Despite heavy government censorship and surveillance, China leads the world in user count. Platforms like WeChat, Douyin, TikTok's Chinese counterpart, and Alibaba thrive within a walled garden model where the government restricts access to foreign sites like Google and YouTube. Fact 20. The average internet user has more than 100 online accounts. From shopping to streaming, banking to gaming, our digital identities are scattered across dozens of platforms. Most people reuse passwords, which creates major security risks. This has led to the growing popularity of password managers and two-factor authentication. Fact 21. The 404 not found error is a relic from the early web. Created as part of the HTTP protocol in the early 1990s, it indicates that a page no longer exists at a given address. Today, many companies design creative or humorous 404 pages to keep users engaged even when something goes wrong. Fact 22. The dark web is not entirely illegal. While it's known for criminal markets, the dark web also hosts whistleblower platforms like SecureDrop, used by journalists and communication channels for people in repressive regimes. It offers a level of anonymity that's both empowering and dangerous, depending on how it's used. Fact 23. The internet weighs about 50 grams. This quirky estimate comes from calculating the mass of the electrons in motion that carry data across global networks. Physicist Russell Seitz proposed that the collective mass of the internet, if converted into physical matter, is about the same as a strawberry. Fact 24. YouTube is the world's second largest search engine. Owned by Google, YouTube processes more than 3 billion searches per month. It's the go-to source not just for entertainment, but also for tutorials, how-tos, news, and education. In many countries, it's replacing traditional TV entirely. Fact 25. The first item ever sold online was a Sting CD. In 1994, Dan Cohn sold a copy of 10 Summoner's Tales to a friend in Philadelphia using NetMarket and encrypted payment, a major moment in e-commerce history that predated Amazon and eBay. Fact 26. Social media now influences elections, economies, and even wars. Platforms like Facebook, X, formerly Twitter, and TikTok shape public discourse, fuel political movements, and spread both accurate and misleading information at lightning speed. Governments now treat social media as a battlefield of ideas and narratives. Fact 27. Elon Musk's Starlink is transforming global internet access. With over 6,000 satellites in low Earth orbit, Starlink provides high-speed broadband to underserved and remote areas. It's already operating in over 70 countries, including war zones and rural villages that previously had zero connectivity. Fact 28. The internet helped launch the gig economy. Apps like Uber, DoorDash, Fiverr, and Upwork have made freelance work more accessible than ever. Millions of people now earn part-time or full-time income through internet-based gigs, reshaping how labor, mobility, and employment function globally. Fact 29. The internet is evolving faster than any technology in history. From ARPANET to fiber optics, and from Web 1.0 to Web 3, the internet's evolution has outpaced electricity, the telephone, and even space travel in terms of how quickly it transforms society. Innovations like AI, blockchain, and quantum networking are pushing it even further. Fact 30. The internet is still just getting started. Despite being woven into nearly every part of our lives, the internet is less than 60 years old. The next generation, featuring immersive virtual worlds, brain-computer interfaces, and decentralized infrastructure, could make today's web feel like dial-up all over again. The internet is so much more than just a tool. It's a living, evolving force that's reshaping everything around us, from military routes to memes, from invisible data tunnels to global revolutions. It touches every part of our lives, even the parts we don't see. If any of these 30 facts blew your mind, then mission accomplished. Which one shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments. We read them all. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the hidden side of the internet, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a mind-expanding video from the Mind Metrics. Thanks for watching. And until next time, stay connected and stay curious.